in the picture.
What's up, fishing buddies?
Friday.
Hello. Not there
What's
yet.
up, Joe? What's up, James? Hey,
Let's see if we're live first. Remember last week we
I
wasn't
know
live.
last week it took like 8 minutes for the live to actually go live.
Yeah, we're still not live now.
Lindy says we're not live.
I don't see us yet. I see James. Hi, James. Parabellum. Joe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
There we go now. Yep. Gio, Pearl.
Joe, don't even
hello.
start. Joe's trying to mess with us, I believe.
Joe, what's wrong with you?
What's up, everybody? Turn it down.
Hope everybody had a great week.
We had a good week. I've been busy. We've been fishing. I've run a couple charters. Got a charter in the morning.
Yeah, the charter you ran earlier in the week, Steve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put him on some good fish, and then he like you were telling me he had a whole bunch of charters this week.
Oh yeah, he went with like me Monday, Roland Martin Tuesday, one of the big guides from Headwaters Wednesday. Thursday he got an airboat guide that took him back to Donkey Land to shiner fish. And then today he went with another guide on Headwaters. And tomorrow I take him to Donkey Land. And that finishes up his week.
Nice.
And the little short I put up when he's catching that dink.
Yeah.
I sent the link to him and he texts back and goes, "What did I do to you?" I was like, dude, it's a cool little video. The way he asked me if, I needed the wide screen for it. So I told him, I said, well, when we do one with your big one in the morning, it'll look even bigger since you had that little one.
There you go.
He wasn't real excited about that short at all.
It's funny. I'm doing that kind of whole experiment thing where, posting a short pretty much every day for like 30 days, right?
Right.
It was funny yesterday. Hey, Annie Finn, thank you for coming in. I posted one of Billy when Billy and I were out fishing. He hooked this great peacock and it peeled drag and then got off. Billy's like, thanks for making me relive that. But it's really weird because like the shorts thing is it's very hit or miss. Some of them will do like 5,000, 6,000, 2,000, 1.5, this and that. Like that one that I posted, Billy got like 20 views. And, I'm not saying it's because of Billy. And then I posted one tonight and it's only got like 8. It's really strange how it works. And I don't know if you've noticed on yours, a lot of the views come from Indonesia.
Oh, yeah. And like I told you, Doc, I posted those 2 shorts yesterday, the hummingbird one and the one, or maybe day before, whenever it was, at the exact same time. In 5 minutes, the hummingbird one had 3 views and the other one had 1.5K in 3 minutes.
It's really weird. It's funny how that works. And did you see the new update to YouTube?
I noticed everybody's videos look different when I was looking at them.
Yeah, it's yes, thank you, Joe. I did breach 700, so thank you. And I'm gonna be posting. I'll post a giveaway video because you guys know when I hit each 100 milestone, I will do a giveaway. Hey, John, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
But no, it's
John, don't you call India a beast? Dang it, man. I can't believe that out of you.
No, you know what's weird? Like they kind of went rounded on everything.
Yeah.
So, and if you've noticed, if you've done like the update on your phone or update like it's updated on the desktop, the YouTube subscribe button is no longer red. Have you noticed that? Have you guys in the chat, have you noticed like if you go on YouTube now that they've done the update, the subscribe button is no longer red. It's a rounded button, and it's either black or it's white, depending upon whether you have like light mode or dark mode set on your computer. It's no longer red.
The little oblong
Yeah.
square thing?
Yeah, yeah,
red?
it's no longer red.
And that's wild, dude. Yesterday, or whatever day I made them shorts, day before yesterday, whatever day it was, dude, I did not have the create button. You know, like on my own video, I wanted to make it short. So I watched the video and they said, hit the create button. Dude, I was like, I don't have one. And I just looked and I have it now.
And
Hey, Billy.
one thing about that too, if you have your video set like in your description, you know, because there's that button that you can click that says allow people to sample this content.
Right.
So if that button is unchecked, you won't be able to make a short of it, like from your phone.
Right.
You won't be able to make a short from it. So if that button's not checked, you can't make a short from that video. But it's, I don't know, like, I kind of like the YouTube subscribe button being red. I mean, it's been like that for years. I mean, it used to be gold. It used to be like a yellowish gold, like back in the day. And then they went to red. And now it's just this weird oval, black or white.
See what Gio said? I just did it to the live. When you mash the like button, it does the little animated.
Yeah. Oh, that's been there for a minute.
For a minute. Come on, Doc. Take that back. Don't say that.
What? No, it has. Like, I've noticed that on my phone. It doesn't do it on the desktop, but on my phone.
Mean, don't say the thing about it's been a minute. I hate that.
Oh.
Because it's been longer than a minute.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you like it? Do you like the fact that it's no longer red? I mean, I thought that was kind of like it stood out, and now it just kind of blends in.
Look at JB.
Hey, JB.
JB comes right in, right at my juggler. You got. I gotta give you props for that, there, Jailbait. If you're gonna come in, might as well just go right at it.
Howdy, folks, friends, and John.
I wouldn't expect anything else from Gary.
How's everything going, JB? I hope you're well, man.
Yeah, me too. I hope you're managing.
Oh, I guess to keep up with JB, I should say, I hope you're wet to your knees.
See, that's why he said, and John.
I know. That's what I said. To get back, I should say. Well, everybody's like, hope you're doing all right. I said, I hope you're wet to your knees.
Yeah, I mean, oh, and another thing too. Did you see, like, have you looked on the desktop? Now all the thumbnails have like a rounded edge to them.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
So does that mean that our jumping fish hitting the subscribe button really doesn't make sense anymore?
I know. I'm going to have to remake it.
You're going to have to redo it, Doc.
I'm going to have to redo it.
Oh, Roland just posted what's happening, Roland. I bet I'm not in his video.
I bet.
It's another day in wet paradise. Get off my court, man.
Yeah, but like, so that's going to throw me off because you guys know on my thumbnails I put the the Coastal Fever teal color border around it, and now that they've took like it's 12 pixels. Strange, I know that, but 12 pixels off each edge to make it rounded. So now my border is going to look stupid when they show up on the desktop. It hasn't happened on the phone or on the app, but yeah, now I'm going to have to kind of like redo things. Thanks, YouTube.
Hang on, Doc. I want to show a sneak peek of the video I showed you earlier today.
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah, absolutely, do it.
This is a small water charters day at Headwaters.
We're gonna finish up at Headwaters, but look who I run into. Hey, what you doing? Big water, small water, big water charters. Small water, big water, whatever water you wanted is who we are. Yeah, we stopped to see Mr. Martin here for a little bit. Yeah, well, you had a good day, and we both played. They put a 10-pounder in the boat, though. Yeah, it was kind of a fluky deal, but you know how that is. That's the first 10-pounder this whole month for me. But, very good. But it happens sometimes. With shiners, shiners. Ain't nothing wrong with shiners. What do they say? That guy on OKC, sometimes it's better to feed them than fool them. Yeah. So that was one of them days. But all right, appreciate y'all watching. And everybody already watches Mr. Martin. So let's give us a seal of approval here. Let's get the Roland Martin seal of approval. There you go. All right, folks.
There you go. Roland Martin seal of approval.
Joe.
No, it's actually my neighbor, Gary Brown, across the road. I wish I had a picture of Gary Brown now. I could pass him off.
Thank you, JB.
Well, that's cool. I'll catch up someday.
Dude, Gary Busey is... Can we just all agree that Gary Busey is a national treasure?
And Jailbait Steve comments on every one of my videos. Just saying.
I think Michael commented on. I know Michael commented on one of mine, or the defender.
If it's not capital letters,
no, because it wasn't in all caps. It wasn't in all caps. So it was definitely Michael, and then Steve commented. But like, no, seriously, as a group, can we just get like Gary Busey is a national treasure, and we should, I think we should like. So I'm not support him, but like protect him.
Yes. And James, did you see Roland put his arm around me? You can't see in that video. He rubs my back the whole time. And yeah, I might have had a little chubby going on.
Hold on. What I got to go back, Anti. Hold on. I'm going to have to go back.
Look what Eddie Finn wrote. Oh, dude, we're going to be off the rails at some point. Just keep sipping. Keep sipping. By the time we go off the rails, you ought to be about right.
Oh my gosh, what did Anti send me here? Hold on. All right,
be careful.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Brown chicken, brown cow. That's right, Gary. Your Jailbait's a Gary as well. All them Garys is back crazy. I don't think you bounced your forehead off a curb though, there, Jailbait. Didn't Gary Busey bounce his forehead off a curb? Yeah, he wrecked his motor. Yeah, that's when he started. Well, I think all the cocaine got him going that way first, but the curb didn't help.
Amen, Anti.
Crotchet, Joe. Yeah.
Crotchet.
All right, I'm watching the video. I'm watching the video Anti sent me, and I can't hear it, but I'm watching it. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I mean, he said I should play this for everybody.
Right after I got monetized, I monetized one of my first lives, and Anti sent something like off a damn, I swear it was off a damn BBC or some PBS or something. What were we talking about? Some show, but anyway, I got a copyright strike on my live. I was like, how did I get a copyright strike? I went back and looked, and it was that clip he sent. I don't remember what we were talking about.
All right, and like I'm watching it. It's about it's about a 2-minute video.
I see a challenge, Doc. Jailbait said 12 beers and he will match any of his feats. I'm assuming he's talking Gary Busey, and Gary Busey has done some crazy stuff.
Hold on, what did it say?
I can't see what Anti put up. It looks like little turds on my little screen. 3 little turds. We weren't talking about turds.
All right, Anti. I'm gonna save that for a little bit later, and then we'll play it. No, those aren't turds. Those are bats.
Bats?
Yeah, they're bats.
See, on my little on the desktop, it looks like
glasses.
Looks like Mr. Hanky wearing like a purple bandana or something around his neck.
No, those are bats.
Well, that don't make no sense. The turds made more sense. Come on, Joe. Okay, I can see it.
And I will match any.
I see it now that it's got up in chat. I'm looking at the very bottom at a different angle. It don't look like turds. It looks like bats. Could be a bat turd. Isn't that
Hello, Dwayne. Thank you for coming in.
Can't you get some kind of disease from what is it from bat turds? You get some kind of brain. It's here we go. We're gonna ask Siri if she knows. Hey Siri.
I know it's called guano.
What disease do you get from bat turds? Hey Siri, can you get a disease from bat droppings?
Okay, I found this on the web for disease from that.
Histoplasmosis.
Histoplasmosis.
Hipoplasmosis. No.
What's up, Jay?
Histoplasmosis. That's because you're Sergeant Bat Guano.
It's a fungal lung infection.
It's a fungal lung infection. So there's fungus among us.
Fungus Among Us.
Dude, that
great
was
great album by the band Incubus. It was their first like 6-song EP before they came out with everything. If you ever Fungus Among Us by Incubus,
okay,
check it out.
I was getting ready to tell you, we went to a local like radio station party back in North Carolina, right around the House of Pain, Cypress Hill days.
Okay.
And there was this band that played there named Fungus Among Us, and they played white boy hip hop-ish, House of Pain kind of mixed, but they were called Fungus Among Us.
Wonder if that was actually Incubus back then.
Hey, I wonder if it was, because it was, that was back in the day.
I'll never forget when I was in college. We went to this place in Orlando because, like I said, I went to college in Orlando. It's called The Station, and it was right there, like on the railroad tracks, and like it was such a cool place. And we just went there one random night, and Incubus played. The band Incubus, like nobody knew who the hell they were. I mean, this place was just like dead. It was like maybe like 30 people in there, and Incubus came on, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, this band's awesome."
And Gary, he's not a doctor. Somebody did say that to us one time, though, about our doctor friend on the internet. I think it might have been one of my charters or somebody or coach. Somebody said something about my doctor, and I was like, who? And they kept on and on. I was like, his last name's Dockery. Come on now. His daddy was Papa Doc.
Jay, say you went and saw Creed?
I get that a lot. Like people, yeah, but no, I'm not a doctor. If I was, I don't know if I'd be doing YouTube.
Well, they didn't get much
Amanda,
better,
you ever
did
heard
they?
of Incubus? Okay, all right. Well, do you guys have Spotify in Australia? Is that allowed?
Girl.
Oh, I should probably go check on Kona. He's inside by himself. He's probably like tearing stuff up.
That would be a fun thing to do.
You didn't need that corner cabinet.
No, I mean, I got to tell you, I mean, for 5 months old, he's really good. Jen did say he's an escape artist because in our back room, we have 2 French doors, but the French doors she doesn't lock them, right? He got out, like he figured out how to open the doors one day, and she's like, yeah, he basically went into our bedroom and pulled out all of your socks from the dirty clothes. Like she had like when Jen gets ready to do laundry, she'll put out like the piles of dirty clothes that she's going to bring out because she brings the girls to school, and then when she comes home, she does her thing. Yeah. So she had her sets of laundry out, and apparently the dog likes my socks. So he takes out every single one of my socks, and he doesn't chew them up or anything like that. He just brings them out of the room and puts them in the living room.
Yeah, Pearl's a sock dog. She'll get some of everybody's from every room. And
not mine.
Wait a minute. We got to get it. Here he is. He's in the house. Get your fish on. Get your fish on.
What's up, Steve?
Get your fish on.
Get your fish on.
What?
Get your fish on.
Isn't that what she said?
What? Oh, you know what? Here. I will post the link in the chat if anybody wants to jump up. Steve, I honestly think that you should just once do a remix of that Missy Elliott song, and put it on the channel, like get your fish on, like that would be freaking hilarious.
And Steve asking about what we're doing in our socks. I would ask Amanda. She's probably the closest one that would know about dirty socks. Now it's kind of like the six ways to Kevin. It's kind of like the 6 ways to Kevin Bacon or whatever, but yeah, it's a roundabout
6
way.
degrees of separation.
Whichever way, separation of creed or my incubus is on fire, whichever. Steve is in the house.
No, but Amanda, like, I'm sure you got Spotify or something. I mean, you got the internet.
Do you not see what somebody told you was the deal? Beards told you, no, they can't listen to music. It's banned.
Is it banned over there?
But I know why they can't have rock music in Australia. Think about it. The guy be trying to sing and be like, don't they all click like that in Australia?
No, that's Aborigines.
Okay, where are they located? Where are they located?
Australia.
Okay, like I said, all the rock and roll band, like.
Yeah, Amanda, look up Incubus, but look up their early stuff. Not the foo-foo later stuff, like albums Fungus Among Us and Science. Awesome.
Pearl, get out of the dirt.
Their best song was Blinded Me with Science. Make sure you look that up too.
Coastal Fever, the station is a
in US. Okay, Anti, that's so funny. Everybody got into that NU rig. I've called it from day one the all up NU rig.
Hold on. So Steve asked, why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
I've already heard, he answered it, but I knew the answer to that one. I think I told it in this live.
And there's the answer.
I think I told it in this live, actually, and got hit
you
by
might have at one point, yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's like one of them double entendre jokes. I mean, triple entendres.
Right.
I mean, you could give several different ways to go down that joke. Literally. But yeah, back to fishing a little bit. Yeah, me and Lindy fished headwaters today. We did all right. But it's that typical, I don't know how Steve's fishing's been. The pattern for today was there was no sort of pattern whatsoever.
Was there any wind?
When you got a little wind, fished some pretty clear water. But even like Roland was telling us today, you know, his clients caught that 10-pounder, but when they cast the shiner out, he said, put it up against the reeds. He said, the guy missed it. He looked at me and goes, by 30 feet probably. He said, I started to tell him to reel it in, but I thought, no, just let him float it. Said he'd been throwing them out in the middle of everywhere all day. So they hadn't sat there a couple minutes and bam, at 10-2 or whatever. Roland looked at me and goes, what was he doing out there? You know, what was that 10-pounder doing out there? Like, I don't know.
As Steve said the last couple of times he's been out, it's been tough.
Yeah, we caught 16, but I mean, it was literally, we'd go run the grass. We'd catch 1 or 2 in the grass. Then we'd go up in the reeds. We'd catch 1 or 2. We'd go back to shallower water. We'd catch 1 or 2. We'd go out in the deep water, catch 1 or 2. Just sometimes right against the grass. Some of them off 15, 20 feet. It's just wherever. And be rolling along, not get a bite, and 20 yards from the boat, a monster just blow up in the water. And you're like, you know, you always think, oh, maybe they're maybe they're starting to feed. No. Then, but everyone we'd catch would just attack it. I mean, I got video, I hope, of one. I bet that dude went 2 foot in the air and 2 foot across. And I mean, then wouldn't get another bite for an hour.
I like what Jailbait put. And the Palm Beach Slam is per dot. Yeah, the Palm Beach Slam, I made that up. 100%.
And we don't call them a fluke. We use the Bruiser big jerk, but same top bait. That's what Lindy runs. And I just run a swim bait, rubber swim bait, plastic swim bait.
And, you know, like, I know I've said this before, but, you know, Zoom owns the term fluke.
Yeah.
So that's why all the other bait companies don't use the term fluke when they have that same bait. You know, it's like the something shad or whatever it may be. Zoom actually owns the term fluke. But getting back to what Jailbait was saying about the Palm Beach Slam.
Look what Steve, he's coming your way.
What?
Get your fish on. Get your fish
Oh,
on.
sweet. Hopefully, Steve, you're not down here when I have to go to the Devil's Armpit, Miami. I mean, I have to go down to Miami, in like during that Thanksgiving break that we have for school. I got to go down there for a couple days to produce that baseball showcase. So if you and I can hook up, because yeah, I know. Are you going to your? It was your cousin's house, right, Steve? If you're going to your cousin's house, you're literally like 5 minutes away. So maybe you and I can hook up when you come down here. Or hell, I don't care. I'll leave Miami to come back up here to fish with Steve. I don't give a damn. But yeah, getting back to what Jailbait was saying about the Palm Beach Slam, the snakehead stuff. I don't know if you guys have watched. There's been somebody on the video that's been the one that I did about releasing snakehead. Somebody commented on it. Let's see. I don't mind calling anybody out. Hunter Cool 22. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't just comment, dude. He ripped you a new one.
Oh yeah, he called me an idiot and all that other good stuff. But yeah, I mean, but like you said, John, I mean, wow, you don't agree with me. I mean, this is the world we live in now. Anybody you don't agree with me, you're an idiot. Talking about how, releasing snakeheads is terrible. And I mean, like literally just copy and pasted information from the Smithsonian website, and
he told you in that next comment he didn't copy and paste that.
No, not at all. But when you copy and paste his original comment into Google, all those sites show up. I mean, dude, don't try a teacher that has to like go through multiple papers that teachers turn in to look for plagiarism. Don't try a teacher. Sorry, we'll figure it out. Look, here's my thing. If you want to have your opinion on it, that's fine. And I am willing to hear out anybody's opinion on those fish. And, when it comes to like the invasive species, like, look, down here in Florida, we got them. I mean, they're all over. Like the Mayan cichlids, the tilapia. I mean, they're all over. What I don't like about the comments is, number one, calling names, like calling somebody an idiot. Okay.
Idiot.
Whatever. Does it hurt my feelings? No, because when we looked at the channel, it's some kid that does Minecraft stuff. So whatever. But, and then when he came back at me after what I posted, talking about like, oh yeah, well, my sources are better than yours and I won't believe yours until I see yours. Well, I mean, I just literally called you out on the sources that you had, which were outdated information from 2017 on northern snakeheads, not the bullseye snakehead. Like, look, I'm not disagreeing with this kid that they're invasive. They are, but you can't sit there and tell me they're having this detrimental impact on the fisheries when Billy and I, Joe and I, Bill that's part of Bruiser Bait. I mean, all these guys are going out and catching snakeheads down here, and we're catching peacock bass, largemouth bass. Like, look, they're here. And like I told the kid, if I'm not gonna harvest the fish, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not just gonna leave the damn thing on the bank. I'm not.
But Doc, I went to that kid's YouTube channel, and he does lives where he does nothing but play Minecraft. So if anybody knows snakeheads and the laws, it's a kid that plays Minecraft 24/7 live.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, you're an authority on the subject, not somebody that goes out and fishes for him all the time, or who has family that's part of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission. No, not at all. Not at all. The kid wants me to like show him my sources. I mean, I ain't got no. I'll tell you right now, I don't have a study that they posted yet, but they're doing studies on these fish all the time. And I talked to, my family who is in the FWC all the time about these things, and I get information from them.
Hey, Francis.
So, hey, Francis, how are you?
And Gary, you didn't start it. Me and Doc were talking about this before we started the live. So,
what's up, Billy? Thank you for coming back. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to waste any more of my time going back at a kid that's probably living in his parents' basement in Midwest somewheres, nowheresville, and just, like you said, John, like, wow, what a world we live in. There you go, Joe.
Joe, some people we know got a letter from their ex-landlord, not from a lawyer, but he wrote this lawyer-type letter. That's kind of was my reply. And he sent it over here registered mail, to them. But I'd send one back registered mail, and it'd be a picture of my butt. I mean, it would make him sign for it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Francis. I hope you feel better, hon.
You and Joe on the same way.
But yeah, look.
I know,
I'm telling you right now, if Hunter Cool, whatever the handle is in the live, like, here you go. Look.
Wait a minute, his name's Hunter, or did he do it? Did he comment on a laptop? Maybe we found it.
I don't know.
Maybe we finally found the missing laptop.
But hey, there's the link. Jump in. I'll be glad to debate you all night.
I don't want to hear it.
All the way up until 10 o'clock. I'll be glad to debate you on it.
Well, then he can have my seat because I don't want to hear that crap. I don't care about Minecraft. I don't care about snakeheads. I'll catch them, throw them back. I'm like you, Doc. I ain't killing nothing. Now the dang thing bites me while we in the boat. There ain't no promises.
I'm not gonna sit there and kill a fish if I'm not gonna harvest it. Now I'll tell you what, snakehead are delicious, and if I do have my cooler and I do plan on going out to catch them to harvest them, I'm gonna keep every single one of them I catch and pull them out of there. And I know a lot of guys down here do. They catch them, and I mean they got like freezers full of the snakehead. But to sit there and say like, oh well, because of people like me, I'm the problem. With all the invasive species, like, yeah, no, I mean they've been here. They've been here since they've been here for like 20-something years. Okay.
I forgot about that too, Joe. That ugly dog popped up. I know Doc's talking, but it pops up and makes me that ugly dog's live right now. Amanda brought up the traveling tackle bag.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get over the peacock or the snakehead talk. So Joe said we're live right now.
No, maybe. I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I'm not going to go back at the kid anymore. I'm not going to waste any more of my time. And I mean, obviously, just like a political statement, you're not going to change anybody's mind. If somebody has that in their head, you ain't going to change their mind. Just like you said, John, just like a typical type of person like that, all they're going to do is call you names, and you can't change their mind. So why am I going to sit there and waste any more time?
Back to what I was saying. Remember last week you kind of had your little traveling tackle bag rant and rave just a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay, well, Ugly Dog Lures now goes live Fridays at 8 o'clock. They're live right now.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you are, Amanda. It just gets Doc stirred up again. We'll go from snakeheads to traveling tackle bag.
Don't start, Amanda. No, look. Hey, they can go live. It's cool.
Don't
I have
bother me
nothing.
none.
Listen. I have nothing against Charlie and Mel. Love them. They're great people. They're great people. My personal opinion, the essence, I guess, or the spirit of the traveling tackle bag was to fish, and then put something in it.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, look, I love the traveling tackle bag thing. I thought it was I thought it was an awesome thing.
He is anything. He's had a hard day at school and all today. He's on the. Everybody keep poking. We'll get him all to. Doc, you need another beer.
I'm getting ready to say, Doc, take another
Get another
Should I
beer,
drink
Doc. We'll
beer?
get wound up tonight.
Should I drink beer?
Go
I mean,
check
I
on your
can.
dog. Go check on your dog and get you a beer.
Not Thor.
All right. So, like, everybody,
Kona.
listen. John said I could drink beer, so I'm gonna go check on the dog.
Then check on Kona.
And then John said I can drink beer.
There you go.
So listen,
It's your life.
whatever happens for the next couple hours, it's John's fault.
If you're gonna drink it when it's on my channel and talk all that crap, yeah, drinking yours.
John's fault.
Listen, I had a buddy come over. That wasn't my fault.
That's
Oh,
probably
Pearl's
it.
going off. I love it.
Pearl, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's annoying, but she's absolutely freaking out.
Yeah, she's been locked up all day.
We
She
just-
wants to play.
Yeah, we come in from fishing.
Together.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry. Can you be quiet for a while? We'll play later. Okay?
They do, Gary. They donate all kinds of stuff and all. Doc just had some beers last week and got a little wound up.
We'll play later. Okay? Not right now. Go lay down. Go lay down.
While you're gone, Doc, I think I'll solve this Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, go lay down. Be quiet. Okay? Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. She's got my toy.
You know, everybody's like, if this dumbass raises this Rubik's Cube and it's done, they're going to be totally amazed. I wish I had one that was done right here. I should have thought that ahead. Should have had one that said, I'm going to do this while I'm waiting, and sat here and did this, and then held up one that was done.
Okay, so no. Come on, go be quiet a little bit. Go tear it up.
Beers and tears is all Doc's needs. Oh, he's going to get some beers. When he goes in there and the dog's done ate half the sofa. Yeah, I know, Joe. I wish my daughter must have had this out here, but that's the only reason it's there. I should have had one ready to go and just popped up and said, poof.
The dog is 100% like cashed out on the couch.
Aw.
He didn't even notice I came in.
That's funny.
He is out cold. I mean, he's still a puppy, so I mean, he sleeps a lot. You know,
He sweeps a lot.
he sleeps a lot.
Yeah,
So John gave me permission to drink. I'll finish this.
back to Steve and all his charters. He went to Headwaters yesterday with a guy artificial fishing and got the big skunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One day and the guy
Dang.
went down with him.
Yeah, the same dude's motor broke on the way back to the boat ramp, so he had a great day. And it was funny when he texted me. You know, Steve's went with me enough. You know, he texts back and forth. Even on his other charters, he's texting me. And he's texting me, he goes, yeah, and I even got the skunk today. And then the very next text was, and you hadn't even done that to me. I was like, everybody likes to bust my chops. I remember I was like,
Right?
wow, Steve. He said, even you hadn't done that. I was like, man.
Hey,
Okay, you know what? You know why we're having a rough time fishing? We figured it out. The day before we took Joe, we stood out there at Donkeyland and made this wish to the fish gods. You know, we'll give up a few fish, just make sure Joe catches fish. Well, I didn't know it was going to be like that way it went.
All or nothing.
We're still paying for that damn trip, Joe.
yeah. Dude, that trip was awesome, though. I mean, like I know Joe caught the most, but I mean, that was a hell of a trip, dude.
It was. It was a fantastic.
Anytime you
trip.
come in third place with 27 bass, that's not a
I mean,
bad
I thought that day we had out there that one time when we caught almost 60. That was a hell of a day, and we caught a couple 5-pounders that day.
Yeah, we had a bigger fish average with the 50 we caught with you, Doc,
Yeah,
than we did with Joe. But Joe, they were stacked up in that current, and it was. And then you got to remember that we had caught like 60 the day before or something,
Yep.
and 80 the next day or something crazy like that.
I mean, yeah. After all that the rainwater intrusion and everything, I mean, they were on. And I mean, I saw, you know, a little bit of it when we had that, you know, that one video that I made where the water was moving, and then for me down here, it died. Like I went out like 2 weekends in a row and didn't catch a damn thing. And then, I made the Bruiser baits order, and I ordered the good old Bruiser Defender. And I gotta tell you, I'm not a crankbait guy. Like I'm just like you and Lindia. We fish soft plastics all the time.
Of course, Joe.
We fish the soft plastics, the paddle tail swim baits, the slimmer swimmer, the super swimmer, the big jerk. We're using those all the time. But like when Steve and Michael and them over at Bruiser Baits came out with the Defender, I was like, okay, I'm buying one. Got one. And I mean, the last video that I posted, when you know it, I broke my PB by 1 ounce. 1 ounce. But Billy told me it doesn't count IGFA rules unless it's 2 ounces above.
Oh.
But you know what? I told Billy, I said, screw you. No, I didn't say that to Billy. But I was like, I'm going with it. It's 6'3" now. It's 6'3".
All right, Jailbait, you're 2 for 2. He commented that Steve commented on your video, which he comments on every one of mine. He just commented on your Bruiser Bait shirt. Lindy is sitting there wearing a damn Bruiser Bait shirt.
Amanda just commented on mine.
Yeah, so JB he is 2 for 2. He don't watch my videos.
Thanks, Amanda.
But yeah, I mean, that was really cool. I never would have expected, especially there. Like if I was fishing with you guys, like say out on Headwaters or Donkey Lane or something, and I was throwing something like that, like I would expect a fish like that. But where I was, and like I said before I caught it, I mean literally the cast before I caught it, this place is usually good for about a 3-4 pounder. And it usually is. I can usually pull a 3-4 pounder out of there every time I go there. And I mean, to sit there and snag a 6'3", that was like back in the day at that place. Like years ago, back in the day, my father-in-law and I would go there. We'd put the John boat in before it got all ippity, and with all the security. It's I mean, where that place is, it's by a community and behind a Publix. It's freaking like little canal lake. That's what we got around here, But to pull a 6'3" out of there, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That kind of goes back to what we were saying, that after the storm, fish are in some weird places.
Yep. And it really, I mean, I threw it not really parallel to the bank, just kind of like, almost like I would say, if you're on your clock, I would say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 o'clock, threw it about 10 o'clock and rolled it back in across the bank. And as it got, I don't know, maybe about like 30 feet off of the bank, I mean, it really felt like I snagged something.
Yeah.
And
like a tree.
Like a tree pounder.
Oh, you didn't just snag. You set the freaking hook and then started cranking with drag peeling. And I got to look at it. I was like, are you not just hung? She's like, I might be, because the wind's blowing the boat. It bumped. She says, ah!
No,
and
it could have been a big thing.
It could have been, but she's fighting it for about 30 seconds or so, and I'm standing there going, I don't think anything's moving. I think you're the one moving. Yeah, the boat was moving, so she thought the fish was running. I was like, no, I believe you. What I tell you, I think you hooked the plug in the bottom of the lake.
Well, I mean, I knew when I hooked it. It was a bigger fish. Like the minute I hooked it, and like when you hook those smaller ones, it's just like you sit there and reel. But I hooked this, and it was like, I was like, oh, and I thought, 3-4 pounder. I mean, that's what that place is good for. And then when I saw it roll, and you can't really see it on the camera, I was like, holy crap. And then when it jumped that's when I got like really excited. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the adrenaline starts pumping. I was like, oh crap. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
when I
me
brought it
too.
to the bank and I was like, and you know what's funny? Right before that, I didn't put it in the video because I was trying to make the video right around like 8 minutes. I didn't put it in the video. You know how we always say when you see gators, we catch fish.
Yeah.
We saw them all day today.
And right before I caught that fish, about like a 6-foot gator was across the the little lake there, and he was moving. And I was like, and I even said it, and I had it in the video, but I didn't say it before I said 3-4 pounders, so I left it out. I was like, when we're out on headwaters in Donkeyland, we always say when we see gators, we catch fish. And then it was about like maybe like 5-10 minutes before I said, where's that 3-4 pounder? This place is always good for a 3-4 pounder. And then I cast it out and then hooked that one. But yeah, I mean, when the gator was out there, I got it, and I will say,
Linda caught that the other day. I'm not making a video. We didn't catch too many, but that was one of the big ones in the cold, one of the cold days.
Nice.
It's a nice fish.
You say I got on my sweatpants.
Shit.
Oh, hey, Rattle Trap. I didn't see you come in.
What's up, Rattle Trap?
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, I mean, this, I don't throw these. You guys know that. I don't throw the square bill crankbaits or crankbaits, but I mean,
in those canals would be the perfect place. I got
and
the Banger 110s, and I'm scared to throw them.
Oh,
wow.
The Banger 110 is I mean, the Banger 110 is by far one of my favorite peacock bass fishing lures, hands down. If they're in the area, it works so well, especially when they're on beds. It works so well because it just has this like slow rate of sink. It'll suspend, and you just make that twitch. And if you get anywhere near them, and you got 3 hooks.
Yeah.
You're gonna hook them. But I mean, the Defender. I mean, a six and almost 6.5 pound, almost a 6.5 pound fish. There was never any question as to if that fish was coming off. I mean, the way I hooked him, it was set. It was awesome.
Thanks for coming, Jailbait.
All right, JB.
Bud.
See you, JB.
Hey, Ted.
Doc.
Ted, what's up?
Doc, right now, Ugly Dog's live. Living MN's live. Backlash is live. JB's
still on YouTube?
Yeah.
JB's hangout. Is he like at 30,000 views because of his headphone video?
I don't know.
Or did he pay for more?
No, what's he talking about?
Backlash for the headphone video. Wow, the JV's hangout. You know the other JV that we know? You know what I'm talking about, Doc?
Yes.
This is the way to do a live on Halloween. Check it out. Wait a minute, if I can get it to come in.
Jesus H. Christ and cornbread.
Oh, they're most everybody's all dressed up. Look, there's their Uncle Buck. See him in the bottom corner?
Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you about, I found another channel with their own Uncle Buck. He's a little wilder than our Uncle Buck, but.
Hey, we do Fridays, and I ain't changing it.
I ain't either.
Nope.
No need to.
No need to. I mean, it's all good. I was just saying, wow, there's a lot Friday. There's a lot of people live.
No, listen. I mean, everybody that comes in here, I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you.
What's up, Teddy?
And I know it's tough. You got to, you spread yourself thin trying to get to everybody's channel. You want to support everybody. But, I mean, we ain't ever going to change what we do on Friday nights. That's our thing.
And everybody that's in here next Friday, we don't publish giveaways because I don't like all the people that don't come in. But we're going to do a giveaways next Friday.
And then I'll tell you what I'll do. I might do a giveaway video. I might. Because I got to get to 1,000. I'm
doing giveaways in the live. So everybody that's in here, make sure you come by. And
I can tell you this. If I post a giveaway video, I haven't decided yet. If I post a giveaway video, the giveaway is going to be done in the live.
Right.
Period, point blank. That's like a non-negotiable.
Joe's gonna win.
But I'll probably post a giveaway video because, like I said, every time I hit the next 100, I'll do a giveaway. I said that from the minute I hit 100. From the minute I hit 100, I said every 100 I'll do a giveaway. So I'll do it. I hit 700. I'll do a giveaway. I'll post a giveaway video. But yeah, the giveaway is going to happen in the live.
Wait a minute. What anyfins at 10? Now I'm talking about next. If you don't know anyfin, like this week we're on Doc's channel. Next week our Friday live is on our channel.
Yeah, we alternate channels every week.
Back and forth Fridays. So you're more than welcome to come over next Friday.
Oh, no, we just haven't done that whole thing where you have to pay for StreamYard to broadcast on 2 channels.
What's a fifth Friday?
And to tell you the truth, I like the fact that we don't do that, because I think it kind of splits things because you can't see what somebody posts on my channel and you can't see what somebody posts on yours.
Right.
I like going back and forth.
Yeah.
I like going back and forth. It's fun. I don't know. I don't.
Wait a minute, what's Hank? So Hank, you gonna come down? You want to all get together and do a fish fry one Friday night? We're all game for that. We're in if that's what you mean.
Or maybe he means like you and I do a fish fry. Oh, dude, we can definitely do that when it's crappie season.
Hank's in Florida. He come on down and join us. We get Joe to come up. Get
that's
Billy
right.
To come
he
up.
is in Florida. That's right.
Yeah. And Ted, I saw you a while ago say you were going live in 10 minutes.
Oh, Ted's going live too? Way to go, Ted. Thanks for ruining the fun. Hey, did you guys see Ted took Theo for his first hunt this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really cool.
I got behind the scenes of that. Now that the video's out.
How do you get behind? Ted, don't send me to behind the scenes stuff, man.
Dude, Ted called me. Ted called me about 5 minutes after the shot from the blind.
Yeah.
Ted was all to hell.
Like he was when you
just like I would, like I was with my kids, and like when I kept. Ted was pretty wound up. Sent me the video before he even looked for the deer. I'd done sent it to Batty. We had both decided that was a dead deer. I mean, Ted, you're talking about the blades messing up? Batty explained that. He shot high enough, he went through the flat bone on each shoulder. He said it probably just pinned them shut. He said it had to smack. He said that arrow had really slowed down going bone and bone out.
Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark J? See, Mark J heard we were doing a giveaway next Friday, and you know who's going to win.
Oh, Mark will win it.
But
if Mark enters the giveaway, he wins. Or
funny
Joe.
Behind the scenes.
Well, hold on. No, hold on. If I do the giveaway, Joe will win.
Okay, that was a funny thing.
I don't know how that works, but it does. But Joe will win if I do the giveaway.
I texted Joe the other day and told him we was going to do a giveaway next week. He says, "Oh, I'm looking forward to it." He wanted to win. I said, "Well, I might end up mailing you your winnings." And then he wrote back, "You might mail me somebody else's winnings." Remember, that's what we did. We mixed him and Boxies up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Joe's a card. You don't want to go back and forth texting with old Joe, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
Joe will keep you on your toes.
Yeah, no, but like I said, if Mark enters the giveaway, he'll win.
Yeah, I'm jealous of the Zippo he won. Oh, no, Mark. Do not stay out.
I don't win anything. That's why I don't enter giveaways. It's not anything against any of you guys. Like when you do your giveaways, I just don't enter them because I know I'm gonna lose. Just like with Adam sending me the scratch offs. Oh, and I got to send Adam some scratch offs, which I'm sure if I send them to him, well, I'll make my wife buy them and I'll have her stuff the envelopes because if I touch them, they're done. They're done.
Well, you know, we sent him one and they showed on the video it's at least a $5 winner. He didn't show the rest of it.
Like I said, if I were to touch the lottery tickets that I would send to Adam from Freezer Bound Outdoors, which by the way, got the sticker up there now. If I were to touch them, 100% guaranteed losers. So I'll have my wife buy them. I'll have my wife stuff them in the envelope. I won't touch them. There's a chance he could win. Chance. But if I touch them, 100% guaranteed. I don't do well at gambling. I don't like gambling. It doesn't work for me. I suck at it.
And could you, if you'll go back and watch Freezer Bound when he opens that box, dude, I had him so convinced I was sending some sort of glitter bomb in it. You not notice how he opened it? He opened it sideways. And if you'll listen, the boy's messing with it. And Lindia pointed out to me, you hear Adam go, careful.
Yeah.
He was messing with like, careful. That was funnier than actually booby trapping it.
Were you really thinking about booby trapping it?
Dude, I have Googled every kind of package booby trap, but they all take a little too. The coolest one I saw was made with PVC pipe. You just kind of make it you keep circling it on itself to get as much pipe as you can, turning it, putting elbows and try to keep it in the box
right
to hold as much air. And the dude takes a valve, rigs it up, and it's just cool the way he made a lever. When you open the top of the box, it turns the valve and just lets all that air, whatever you put in that canister. He filled it full of dog shit, but I was going to fill it full of glitter.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, he was getting, porch pirates and stuff.
What did Joe say?
I know. When you type booby, it's all over. Booty trap. It's a booty trap. Mark don't gamble.
Yeah. Hey, are you guys going to play the Powerball?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We always play the Powerball. Because we're going to win it one day.
I can tell you right now, if I win the Powerball on Saturday night for estimated, 800 million? Yeah, I don't have to worry about like justifying releasing snakeheads or anything. I'll just tell everybody to F off and I'm gone.
I thought Joe was saying Bogley was in here.
Hello, Mark J.
Hey, you guys.
Because, I told Bogley if he put on a pirate hat and hold a Baby Ruth, he'd fix that damn hater he had out on the eddy. And you know what Bogley's comment to that was? He said, what? I'll do the truffle shuffle.
No, you know what? YouTube, Facebook, all this has made people way too comfortable talking shit to people and not getting punched in the motherfucking face for it. Because I tell you what right now, that kid or whoever that is on that channel would never call me an idiot to my face because I guarantee you, smack the shit out of him.
What about the dude talking crap to Bogley? We will talk. I guess that was my first comment. Does he not watch the dude's video?
Does he not realize how big Chris is? Like, dude.
Oh man.
Well,
you could be a big dude, but Chris will destroy you.
Yes.
There's the king of the Goonies right there. What's up, Boxy?
Boxy!
Boxy, I hadn't got to comment yet. I was watching your video right before the live. That sucks. You got the bad hit on the doe. If it's just fat, she probably still out there feeding around.
Did you see what Joe put? Hold on. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Manatee Lives Matter. If anybody doesn't know that, Mowgli does these underwater videos where he's like diving in the river, and he looks like a big manatee. That's why I call them the Manatee Chronicles.
No, I really like those videos that Chris.
Oh, they are.
But like they're really cool. It's amazing how clear that Delaware River is. Like we couldn't do that down here. I mean, would you go diving down here?
No.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
Go swimming.
Hell no!
No.
Joe, I picture Mowgli like biting your nose off or something. I mean, something just. Yeah, I can feel that one. You talk about diving down here. I was in one of those catfish lives, and they were all talking about noodling. I said, "Yeah." We got a buddy down here named One Arm Timmy. He tried that noodling shit, and yeah, a couple people got it. And a couple
You're
people
such an
didn't.
instigator. I love it. What'd they say?
Oh, that just some laugh. Say she was back eating corn, huh? Boxy, let me tell a quick true story bow hunting over a corn pile. I'm sitting over my corn up in the mountains. Won't say what state, that way you won't check the legality of the corn pile. But anyway, a buck comes up the hill, won't come into corn, kind of gooping off down the hill. I'm like, I can hit that deer from here down the hill. So I aim, let the arrow fly down. I watch it. It looked like to me, it looked like it cut the deer's. That's just ankle on the front leg. Pearl, hush. So the deer trots down the hill a little bit. And I call this story about the power of corn. I don't know if I hit it or not, but it landed like it hit it down by its hooves. It messes around the hill, comes around, comes up into Mountain Laurel on the other side, and is about 40 yards face. No, I've got the story all wrong. I'm so sorry. It's eating
You messed
corn.
it up. Back up.
I did. It's eating corn first. I shoot over its back. It runs down the hill. And in my mind, I was like, did I hit that deer in the ear? Because it was aimed away from me. That's when it runs down the hill. I lobbed the shot at it, cut it across. Well, thought I hit close to its ankle. The deer comes back around and is facing me at 30 yards. I hit him in the chest and kill him. 3 shots with my bow. When we retrieved the deer, it had an X cut in one of his ears. So I had shot that arrow through his ear. It had a cut across one leg. So I'd hit it in the leg down the mountain, and it still come back up there and let me drill it. I said, that's the power of corn right there. Anyway, 3 shots. I hit all 3 shots.
You see what Joe posted? It's corn with the music. Have you seen that video?
I like corn.
Of that little African American boy that like it's corn.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Oh my God, my girls have watched it, and like we had it was 2 nights ago. We made the girls mashed potatoes, corn, and we had some pork. And
Hey,
Avery was like, "It's corn," and started singing the damn thing. I'm like, ah.
You mean this one? Okay. Yep. The kid's eating corn on the cob and he don't got no front teeth.
All right, John said I could have a beer, so here we go.
I don't eat corn. I don't like corn.
No?
No.
Oh, dude, corn's awesome. Corn and mashed potatoes is my jam. Like, you mix the corn with the mashed potatoes, you do some gravy on it. Mm-hmm.
Now, I like that bicolor corn. It's so sweet. It's so good. But I can't eat corn on the
John,
cob.
you don't do corn on the cob?
I don't eat any corn, son.
I love
No?
corn.
Now, I love, corn, anything cornmeal, cornbread, corn tortillas,
What's
corn
up,
chips.
Matt?
I don't eat corn. What's up, Matt? All right, you want me to beat that? I don't eat tomatoes.
He don't eat.
I'm with you, John. I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes either.
Now, I love salsa, pico de gallo.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
Anything.
but like on a sandwich or a burger, no, get it off.
Joe, are you a sweet cornbread guy or the old-fashioned cornbread?
John likes cracked corn. No, he don't.
Johnny crack corn.
Oh, dude, you can't beat cornbread in chili.
No, I love cornbread.
Corn fritters, Ted, you're right.
Oh,
Can't
Ted.
go wrong.
canned tomatoes with macaroni and butter.
That's Linda's favorite.
Yeah.
Like homemade, like canned tomatoes, they'll can them in a jar. She'll make macaroni, put butter in it, pour all that tomato. I don't eat that crap.
Oh yeah.
Now I will say this: my wife makes this dip, especially like during football season. Rotel tomatoes, which have like the green chilies in them.
Yeah.
So she'll make Rotel tomatoes and she'll brown up, she'll cook sausage, pork sausage, and then cream cheese. She mixes all that together, and then she has it with like Tostitos. Oh, dude, it's the bomb. But like, you're right, John, I can't do like a whole tomato or like a sliced tomato. Not a fan of that for like a sandwich or
Doc, we cannot listen to you for reading Joe. Remind me, don't eat with Joe. Don't go to Joe's house and
what
eat.
did Joe do?
Ketchup plus butter equals spaghetti sauce.
You are out of you're talking
Now go on down and goes, follow me for more recipes you can make at home.
talking to Italian Joe. That's like sacrilege. Yeah, I can't, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like tomatoes like that, but like the Rotel tomatoes or diced tomatoes, like pico de gallo salsa, I love all that. But just, yeah, no, I'm not a fan of a sliced tomato on a burger or a sandwich. Sorry, just can't do it.
Yeah, Finn, yeah, I can eat like one fried green tomato, I'll bread it up, and yeah, I'm done. But, lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Oh, you forgot it?
That train left.
Train left the station.
He
There
said
you go.
something about fried green tomatoes, and that made me think of them damn old bitches, and then I just biddies, and then I just lost it.
You know, I've never seen that movie, nor do I
don't
care
think I
to,
have.
or nor will I ever.
I don't think I
never
have
will.
either.
It's a chick flick.
Hold on, what Joe say? Married in Italian, every once in a while I come home with a Stouffer's frozen lasagna.
That's probably not bad, Ted. Ketchup, water, and noodles. I know some of my redneck days, before Lindy, we eat that crap.
Dude, my dad used to make this for us.
Oh, boxy, that's nasty.
What?
Peanut butter mayo hot dog.
You're gonna make Amanda born.
Now
I feel sick right now.
I love mayo, I love peanut butter, and I love hot dogs,
But not together.
I don't think I want peanut butter with meat. That just don't.
Now peanut butter on a waffle?
And I don't like peanut butter in like the Elvis thing, the peanut butter and the bananas. No, I'm not a fan of that.
Peanut butter and celery?
Okay, peanut
Oh,
butter.
I love peanut butter and celery, but no raisins. And whoever the hell decided to put raisins and stuffing needs to be kicked in the balls. 100%. Like, don't do that. And we're coming up on Thanksgiving. So if you put raisins in the stuffing, shut up, walk out. You should be like, I don't know. Like,
Okay,
I mean, I have a pool. I'll drown you in the pool.
how can you call it ants on a log if you don't put the damn raisins on it?
It's because I don't eat ants on a log. I just want the celery and the peanut butter. There's no ants on a log.
What movie's that from where they had ants on a log?
Say bye to any fins.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Dude had a nose like a penis. Dan Aykroyd had a nose like a penis.
Oh God, that was great. Yeah, because they had the guys from son of a.
Okay, no, that's not.
Oh, I
the
hate
nose.
you for making me not remember this.
Okay, we're not talking about.
No,
he
it
got bit-
wasn't Big Trouble in Little China, Joe. It wasn't. No, it was the one where they were all. It
Nothing
had,
but trouble.
it had like,
Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Wasn't it? Nothing but trouble. And I'm not
that's what it
talking.
was.
About,
Chevy Chase was in it, and
I'm not talking about got busy in a Burger King bathroom's nose. I'm talking
yeah,
about the
no,
character.
but they were in it. They were in
Yeah.
it. They were the ones that were in it, and it's not Big Trouble in Little China. I think it's nothing but trouble.
Tupac was still in the band with the Digital Underground
Yes.
when they were in it.
Digital Underground, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, but remember the nose on Chevy Chase is
seeing it,
looking
yeah.
at him. And he looks again, it turns into a dick when he's eating that hot dog. But anyway, they broke out the ants on a log.
See, Amanda agrees.
About what? And
The
Ted,
raisins and stuffing. You don't put raisins in stuffing. Stop it. Or apples. Who does that?
And Boxy, what do y'all do up north? You're putting down peanut butter on ham, on hot dog. What the hell? Okay, Lindy gets on to me. She calls it
Wormy food.
worm food. I love to take peanut butter, put it in a bowl, take syrup, like maple syrup, squirt it. I mix it all up, then I eat it on saltine crackers. That's just good. That's good.
Never tried that.
It's peanut butter syrup. My dad got it started on that. I mean, it's a quick poor boy meal.
My dad made this.
No peanut butter on cheeseburgers. What the hell? What are you people?
No, listen. I've had a burger with peanut butter, a fried egg, and a hamburger. You know, it was good. I mean, I don't think I would get it. I don't think I would get it again. But it wasn't bad.
And Billy, I don't think anybody's talking about potato salad anywhere in what I read.
But dude, my dad made this for us all the time when my brother and I were kids. He called it milk mac. My dad used to take elbow macaroni, slice up a whole bunch of hot dogs, put that in a, obviously, cook the macaroni, and then he would take like half a gallon of milk, dump that in, dump the hot dogs in with like a ridiculous amount of butter, and dump the butter in, salt and pepper, and a whole shit ton of garlic salt or garlic powder. Mix that up, call it milk mac, and be like, here, eat this. To this day, I still eat that, and I've served it to my girls. And like, I made it for the first time I made it for Jen. I'll never forget. She's like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I'm like, shut up and eat it.
I make milk and macaroni and butter and salt and pepper.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then when you put the hot dogs in there, phenomenal. Yeah. Call it milk mac. I gave it to you here first, people. Here you go. Make it tonight.
Back up here to Ted. Ted talking about the pears and mayo. It's like a fruit salad, where you got grapes and apples and pears, and you put some mayo in it and make a fruit salad.
That kind of stuff is fine. Kind of stuff is fine. Don't put that shit in the stuffing.
Yeah, Billy. Some people put raisins in stuffing. Yes, I don't believe in it either, but I have heard.
And those people are wrong. And those people are wrong and awful.
And Amanda, I used to eat pineapple. I still have done it. Pineapple and mayo sandwiches. Lindy's cooking a ham. I'll put some mayo on bread, a couple slices of pineapple. Bam, it's on. But then I do the same with onion. I put a lot of mayo, a big thick slice of onion, salt and pepper, and I'll eat it as a sandwich.
My grandmother, my dad's mom, she used to make the stuffing for Thanksgiving. And she used to do oysters and oyster sauce in the stuffing. Now, I haven't had it since my dad passed away, or since, she passed away and my dad made it a couple of times. And I kick myself for not ever getting the recipe for it. But that was the best stuffing I ever had. Like, you wouldn't think about it.
Oyster stuffing, that's a thing. Oyster stuffing. Yeah. Amazing.
And she used to make, my dad's mom, my grandmother used to make what she called, when we did Thanksgiving dinner, she used to make anchor clankers. They were like, these huge biscuits. And I mean, like, you had one, you were done. You couldn't even finish one.
What'd you call them?
Anchor clankers.
Anchor clankers.
And she was, my dad's family was originally from Michigan, like the Midwest. Like, my parents grew up in the Midwest, but moved down here to Florida, and So I have a little bit of the Midwest, type of stuff that I kind of cling on to, but I'm still a Florida boy born and raised.
Now I go fishing with my pops, and we get home at lunch. He called it poor man's gravy. He would just make a white gravy, and it would have cut up hot dogs, or his favorite was, the jars of dried beef.
Yes.
He would rip that up and put them in the white gravy and put it over toast.
Oh, my dad used to make shit on a shingle.
This is the same principle, but
Yeah.
with no.
I'll never forget the first time my dad ever made me and my brother corned beef hash.
I'm not a big corned beef hash guy, but it's all right.
Corned beef hash. And I'll never forget it. The first time, I think I was like 8 years old, and he like dumps it, out of the can into the pan, and I was like, "Why are you cooking dog food? It's corned beef hash." And I was like, "For the dog?" And he's like, "No, for us." And I fought him tooth and nail, and he made me eat it. And to this day, favorite breakfast, I will make corned beef hash, brown it up, 2 cracked eggs in it, fry the eggs in the corned beef hash. Love it.
Ted, that sounds good. I love to make tomato soup, and I'll take bread and just make balls of it and put it down in my soup. So
I'm not a fan of tomato soup. I can't do tomato soup. Can't do it.
I'll do.
People love like I know people love the grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Yep, I grew up on that.
Nope, not
okay.
A fan.
Here's a controversy.
Yeah.
I like my tomato soup. The Campbell's I put a can of milk in it. Lindy likes a can of water in hers. So
no, I've had it, and Lindia, I love you, but I'm gonna have to go on John's side on this one.
Yeah, I don't like it with the water.
Yeah, no, the milk.
I mean, I can eat it.
The milk.
My mom used to feed me raw chopped meat. She would ball it up and give it to me with some salt to keep me quiet while she put away the groceries. I still eat it. Joe, you meat eater. Oh, look, Joe. Yes, milk over water. Yes. Oh, easy, baby.
And then Ted says he uses the milk.
Good luck, Ted. Go, Ted. Get a deer. Come on now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Billy. I don't like the jelly off Spam. I used to eat Spam more as a kid. I don't really like it as much now, but that's kind of like the crap around. I love Vienna sausages, but I don't like when you get them out of your backpack cold deer hunting, that damn jelly. Nah, I don't want no part of that.
I like Zesta crackers, James.
Uh-oh.
My dad got me hooked on this too. Liverwurst.
Good.
Saltine crackers. Liverwurst on saltine crackers. Oh my God, I love that.
When they put worst at the end of it, that should be the hint, Doc.
I love.
What's up, Shane Flint?
Liverwurst on saltine crackers, and my dad also. We used to eat sardines. And my dad would get sardines in the can.
I love sardines.
And we would eat them on saltines. My mom would yell at us, "Get out of that!" But my dad and I would have to go out back and eat them.
Yeah, I take sardines. I like the ones in the oil, not the mustard.
Oh yeah, no, in the oil.
I crack the can.
100% in the oil.
Dude, I barely crack the can open. I pour all the oil out of it. Open it up and fill the can back full of red vinegar, brown vinegar. Dude, that is so good.
I know I don't like them either, James.
James don't like what?
Sardines.
Oh, I like some sardines.
Yuck on the sardines.
What'd Ted say? I love liverwurst on rye bread with onion and mustard.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh, I ain't eating no liverwurst. Come on, bro.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I just took it.
It's so good on the saltine crackers.
Is that the lunch meat?
all
Just got
day.
a little ring around it. Ew.
Do it all day.
James,
Hold on,
what's the temperature there where you're at? Have you been fishing any?
Yeah, smoked oysters are very good.
Don't eat that either.
What onion and mustard? Yeah, that's true.
I used to
James,
love
y'all
my
have stomachs
liver
of iron.
mush. I used to love my liver mush fried with mustard and egg and onion.
That's something, Miss Lindia, that I've never had is
Oh,
the liver
really?
mush, and I've seen so much of it, like on TV, on some of like the shows and stuff. That is something that I really want to try, and I've never had it.
Yeah, oh, it's so good.
See, I love Mark. Mark knows. Mark knows. Liverwurst on saltines all day, every day. You can do it. I'm gonna make my wife. Hold on, I'm gonna send her a text right now because she's got it. She might have to go to the grocery. I'm gonna send her a text and tell her to give me some.
Talking about food.
We haven't had a lot of rain here, James.
No, it's been pretty dry.
It was kind of cool last week, wasn't it?
Last week it was cooler.
But it's back up to
Yeah.
the 70s at night and then the 80s, high 80s during the week.
I don't know if y'all can tell, I have burnt my face the last couple of days. You can see my coon eyes.
It's not terrible.
Dude took Steve or whatever it was Monday, sunburnt my lips and face. Lips started peeling about Wednesday. Me and Lindy went back fishing, so I sunburnt the places that were peeling. My face is beat to hell.
Yeah, the humidity has been down here.
It has been nice.
For sure. Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been very
That's
nice.
Yankee food. I'm gonna take Steve in the morning. I got a beat. He caught a 6-pounder with Roland Martin, which beat his PB of a 5.5. So all I got to do, if I can get him one bigger than 6 pounds tomorrow morning, I'll be the deal.
Oh, we watched a guy get a gator.
Oh yeah, the other day.
What?
Yeah, we watched the airboat come in, and then he ended up parking up in front of us again against the shore. We start hearing him doing the ooh, 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 calling them in. They sat there a while. We keep fishing along. Finally, they crank the airboat to leave, and then you hear him shut it off, and you hear the one guy yelling, get the rod, and they start casting it out. And then while we watch it pull that airboat around out there at Donkeyland, I mean, that gator was pulling that airboat.
Wow.
Cool, James.
So they got it up there, and I looked over to Lenny, and I could see the guy driving the airboat had his big orange stick in his hand. I told her, I said, get ready. They're getting ready to give him the bang stick. Yeah, boom. So they dealt with it for a while and hooped and hollered and all.
You could hear them.
Then they went around us and got way down below us, and they got quiet, and you start hearing, ooh, ooh, ooh. I thought, oh, they must have another tag.
Well, yeah, because I think, Billy, correct me if I'm wrong, but you normally get, when you apply for the tags, you get 2, right?
Oh, there was a bunch of dudes in that airboat.
Oh, okay.
I think they're from that big hunting lodge that's right there before you get to the ramp.
Yeah.
Because they come from somewhere close. So I think they just took they probably got them some tags and took a group of people out there and just bada bing, bada boom.
When does gator season end?
Looking like Tyrone Biggins.
Is it 5 o'clock? Am I late for the crack giveaway?
You know what's funny
I'm sorry,
is,
James. I bet it is. I'm so sorry. I hope it all goes well.
Our students did, we have a monthly show that the kids do that we call the Swamp. And because it's, we're the Gators at my high school, and they did a really cool piece in the Swamp about this kid that, like, have you ever seen that show, Strange Addiction?
No.
That's like, I think it's on like Discovery. So Strange Addiction, it's like this show where like people they eat toilet paper and shit.
Stranger Things?
Yeah,
No.
no, Strange Addiction.
Oh.
They eat toilet paper?
Like these, yeah. So they did it. it's the Halloween episode because we're coming up on Halloween. So they did this thing. They made this girl like addicted to candy corn. So because candy corn is, one of those polarizing things. Well, this girl's addicted to candy corn. And there was a scene in it where she like walks up to this other kid and she's like, "You got the stuff?" And he's like, "Wait, what are you talking?" And she's like doing the Tyrone Biggums thing where she's like scratching and she's like, "Just give me the candy corn." It was so funny.
So in school, you made a tweaker video.
Exactly.
Beneath the snowy mantle, cold and clean, Joe.
Jane's Addiction? No.
I like Jane's Addiction.
I put Bass
They
Addiction.
they were just down here. It was a couple weeks ago. It was Jane's Addiction, Smashing Pumpkins, and somebody else. Like they're parading all these like 90s bands through West Palm down here.
We saw what Jane's Addiction with
Corn and 9 Inch Nails.
Wasn't Corn.
Oh,
It was
wow, what a
Jane's
great
Addiction
show.
and 9 Inch
There was
Nails.
3 of them.
We didn't see Corn. Corn wouldn't have been in that group. They'd had their own deal going. We did not see Corn. It was Jane's Addiction and 9 Inch Nails. Because remember, Dusty hated Jane's Addiction and sat out front drinking beer. Wouldn't even go in for Jane's Addiction.
When it was Jane's Addiction, did they have like Dave Navarro on guitar?
Okay, whoa. I had to approve that message for Boxy.
What Boxy say?
Wait till why is it not popped? It's on my phone. Why
It hasn't popped up.
It's on mine.
It's on mine. I said show it, I thought.
What the hell?
It was right before. It was before those. Wow, it didn't show it. Did somebody hide it? I didn't.
Nope, it's there.
He just said standing in the shower pissing on myself. I'm not sure what that means. That's what Google said, Ella. Said, I'm not. I wonder why it didn't show up. I approved it and it didn't. It's on my phone, but it's not up there.
It's on the YouTube side, but it's not on this side. That's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, I see it on my phone, but I don't see it on.
I see it on my phone and I see it on the Google side or the YouTube side that I have open.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Jane's Addiction song.
I had no clue, but I thought maybe Boxy was just sharing that with us.
Boxy, aren't you glad you came in tonight?
No, he just thought
And not
he
go
had
over to
not getting
Ugly
his
Dog
beer.
Lures or anybody else,
Oh, he went those places first. Anne Murray. Joe, do you know who Anne Murray is? Joe probably does. Cover set for the morning hunt. All right, Shane, let's get
We got you down.
let's get them other than 2% pushed out of the way there, Shane.
We got you, Shane.
I really got to figure out if I'm going to be down in Miami then or not.
What's up, Randy?
Almost, Joe.
Hey, Randy.
Always. Hi, Randy. How's Shannon? She's working.
I really hope I don't have to go to Miami then. I hope it's like a little bit later. It's just so hard. It really is so hard to turn down that Miami thing that I do with the baseball stuff. It's just such good money.
Well, I knew Shane's video with the damn live
scope.
scope and all. Him and James would go at it.
Yeah. I didn't get to see it. I have been so busy with my classes, but I saw the little insert when it came up.
Yeah, we missed your live the other day, Shane. We were driving home from Donkeyland. I saw that it was coming on.
We were so hooked.
I'm trying to get my damn 222 inchers. They trying to mess with me, Shane. They messing with my
How much time you got left on that?
Until the 15th of November.
Oh, okay.
We got 2 more weeks. Yeah, that's plenty of time.
You're good. You're good.
He must be busy, James.
She is at work till 10, then goes to work
There he
at
is.
10 p.m. Sunday.
All right, hold on. Let me go. Let me go make sure the dog's
Whoa,
not
2nd of November.
eating stuff.
Then
Whoa,
what?
whoa, the tournament's over November 2nd or November 15th?
Uh-oh.
Oh, 2nd of November. Well, we ain't looking too good then.
No, we're not.
I'd have swore it was the 15th. No, November 2nd. I guess we know what we're doing Monday and Tuesday. 3 weeks. How was November 2nd 3 weeks?
You mean November 12th? So that's what I was thinking was the 12th.
No, it was 3 weeks maybe from the start of it.
Oh.
Whatever.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, give somebody else a break if I don't catch them.
It's been fun.
I thought we had more time. But
It has been fun.
each period's 3 weeks. Oh, okay.
Okay.
We still got a couple days. Things may happen.
Yeah.
We got you now, Shane. I don't know where I got November 15th from. I've been saying that all along. Oh, don't.
Yeah,
Which,
there is, James.
which isn't anything different. That $1,000 scratch off. We found out we could make an appointment to trade it in. So we made an appointment. Waited a week. Somewhere I thought it was at 10:30. We get on the road. I look at it. It was 9:30.
But we found a cool place to eat at Pier 8 and got some boom boom shrimp that was just killer.
No, Joe. When I sold it to him, I kind of give up the measuring rights.
Oh, look, there it is.
All we need is one good day.
There's my boy.
He is so pretty. Oh, look at him. He's camera shy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he is so
Yeah, I went in there. He was on the couch a minute ago when I went in there, and I go in and I don't see him on the couch. I go into our bedroom. He's on the bed, just laying down.
Yeah, wow. And he's only 5 months old.
Yep.
He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. He's good too. He's a good boy.
He's so pretty.
He's a very good boy. Huh? He's a good boy. You want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, I love that dot on his head.
Yeah. I forget what my mom said they call that a monk's cap or something like that. I think it's supposed to mean good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's way cool.
No, he's really good. He's been really good with the girls. Avery was funny. When we first got him, like she was like, "Oh, I love the puppy," and then when we got him home, she wouldn't come off the couch, and she like wouldn't walk around at all, because he is a little bigger. He's a little bigger than what her previous dog was, but after a couple of weeks, she like jumps up in his face, grabs his head, and so. But no, he's so good with the girls.
It's so cool for them to grow up together. So
Yeah,
they'll be really cool.
he's really good with the girls. And what's really nice is, Kinsley's at that age now where, I can be like, take the dog out. And she takes him out, and it's nice to not have to do things and just be lazy. And be like, hey, take your dog out. And she takes him out.
That's way cool.
You're my buddy. Yeah, but he's good. I got to take him to the vet tomorrow morning for his checkup. So.
Oh, I don't know why you made me think of that. Hang on. Keep talking. I got to figure out the name.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, he's really. It's funny, the dog we had previously was a little Shih Tzu, and he never wanted to sit in your lap. You know, he was very independent. This dog, like, you can't get him off your lap. I mean,
Yeah.
he's constantly on you. And I love having a lap dog. I mean, it's, you know, that's what I want. That's what I want in a dog. I want him to, like, you know, hang out with me, and
Yeah.
he follows me around. But I will say this. He follows Jen around more than he does me, which kind of upsets me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, she is
Well,
better looking than I am, so I get it.
Pearl's a guide dog. She likes all the.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, he's a girl dog, but I mean, I'm outnumbered here, man. I'm outnumbered.
And Doc, I got to tell this story to you. I've been meaning to tell you for like 3 weeks.
What you doing, Ted?
Ted, why'd you time out Shane Flint?
What happened?
Lindy said it says Shane Flint was timed out by off the hook for 300 seconds.
What'd you do, Ted?
Anyway, let me tell you a quick story. You know System of the Down, right?
Yes.
We were fishing one day, had the radio on. It was like something they were doing in the middle, talking to the lead singer from System of the Down. I don't remember his name. Lindy's already laughing. She knows the story. The dude was explaining that he loves their fans. You know, loves System of the Down fans. He said, but if you knew how many times a fan had scared the shit out of him, scared his kids, scared his wife, he said they'll be somewhere shopping and somebody will come up behind him and go, wake up! And he said, I mean, he's telling this story. He said they've done it in restaurants to where his kids about cry. You know, they see him and they'll slip up behind him and be like, wake up! And he said he's got ill at several of them.
It's his own doing.
Well, Shane, if you're still watching, Ted did it in his pocket. He pocket banned you. That's right, Amanda. When a dog gets to be 108 pounds and crawls up in your lap.
Like Bruiser.
Well, no, I think he's 20 right now. He's 20 right now. He's 20 pounds. And they said he'd get to be about 40. So we'll see. And you know what? Like, I know people are like, oh, you don't let him sleep in your bed. The dog sleeps in the bed. Like, look, I got a dog for a reason. I want the dog to be with us. Like, I'm not crating him. He sleeps in the bed. He gets on the couch. We're not those type of people that, like, no, he gets to go where he wants, you know, and as long as he behaves, he's good.
Ted, I text Shane, said you did it by accident. He says, yeah, sorry, no worries. But Pearl, you know, Jamie's gone to work, so Pearl jumps in the bottom of the bed with us.
Oh no.
And she likes to lay in your feet sideways.
Right.
So we'll manage to get around it. Then, you know, Jamie will come home at 2 a.m. So Pearl jumps up, you know, wakes us up. Then I'm like, oh, foot room.
Now it's funny.
Welcome, Jax.
Hello, Jax. And it's funny, like, he will not sleep in between, like, my legs. He won't do that. He'll sleep on my side. But, like, with Jen, he gets in between her legs. That's where he wants to sleep all night. Oh my gosh! Like,
we just thought Jax was JV.
This is JV.
That's all we need, another JV.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's what Pearl will do. She'd tuck that head in.
Yep.
Aww.
He's still a baby.
Well,
Hey, Rob.
Well, hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
You missed a lot, Rob. Well,
You missed a lot.
What?
Since the tournament's over November 2nd.
Yes.
November 2nd? You want to get down?
Rob, can you come down here tomorrow?
No, and
Sunday.
Steve, can you let me
Want to
finish?
get down? Oh.
And Steve wants to leave by 1 o'clock tomorrow. Are you meeting me at the boat ramp at 1 o'clock?
I have to fix it on the most
Oh, that's
evening.
right.
Yeah. Sunday.
right.
We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
We have
Shoot.
4 days.
Hold on. Let me bring him back in. He wants to get down. Come on, buddy.
Shane, did you watch the oh, Shane's not in here no more, damn it.
Come on.
Damn it, Ted. Yeah, Pearl's a lab pit bull mix. It's our daughter's dog, but Pearl runs our house. It's funny, every time I say her name, she gets up and she looks.
Yeah, she's such a sweetheart.
What is Ted? Is Ted up?
Ted, are you still playing pocket pool?
Talking about French fries and mayo. You see, Ted's too worried about having some kind of. See, French fries and mayo ain't too bad. That's just potato salad, mayo and taters.
You run him off, Ted.
There's Shane.
There
Shane's
you
back.
are.
There you. Welcome back, Shane. Welcome back to the same old place that we laugh about. Now, what did I want to say to Shane though? I was going to say something to him. I don't remember now.
Oh, I
don't know.
remember what it was. Yeah. No, you was asking me about
Yeah, the
Steve
days.
leaving- Steve leaving at 1.
Right, but I was going to say something to Shane, and I realized he was gone. But yeah, I figured Steve would, since I'm waiting to catch my 22-incher, I told my charter the other day that I figured he'd catch them all, and he didn't. He caught dinks. Yes, did you watch? Yes. Thank you, Shane. I sent you the link to the first wrestling video with the JV guys, Hulk Hogan. If you
Oh my
watch-
God, that was a great video.
Well, he'd only seen our part of it, so he didn't really know where that was going. So I'd sent him the link to it.
And I was all crippled up. I had that sciatica, so I really couldn't strut my stuff there like I really wanted to.
But JV's version, where it does the crotch shot and he's holding the Marlboro Light, is just priceless.
Yeah.
It is.
It's funny that Steve from Bruiser Bait commented on the close-up seeing shot, cracked him up, acting like he didn't even notice the damn bulge.
Yeah.
Ted, I ain't had some Coke slaw since it's been some years, but I'd take it any way you got it, actually, back then.
Mayonnaise is what I use.
Yeah, I like them both. I like both.
Mayonnaise and sugar.
I like mayonnaise and
Was
vinegar.
Coke
pudding.
Slaw from the 80s?
Do what?
Was Coke Slaw from the 80s? I'm a little younger. I mean, I was only like, little in the 80s.
Yeah, you was about 2.
I was talking about snorting cocaine there, Doc.
I know.
I think he knew
It's a
that.
joke.
Oh, and Boxy put creamy vinegar Coke slaw.
Just say no to Coke Slaw. That's right, John Long.
It'll keep you up all night.
All right, so
Whoa.
here, John,
Wait a minute.
John,
The quote of the night. Coke slaw is a hell of a drug.
all right, so that has to be in everybody's video this week.
I can't remember last week's.
I can't remember last week's either, but we'll remember at 9:43.
Oh, we're going to remember that too.
Yeah. So, we'll fast forward to the end. It's got to be Coke Slaw is a hell of a drug.
Coke Slaw.
Now, Rob's got hard to mess up Coke slaw, but don't New York my potato salad. Okay, what is New York in your potato salad there, Rob?
Oh, yeah, there's a different, that's like a thing. Like potato salad in the South and potato salad up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like coleslaw, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. Again, I think it goes back to the whole, do you put raisins in stuffing? And I think if you do, you're an asshole.
Coke slaw and a Coke straw are just almost the same thing. One you could snort through. Oh, we're almost in the video where I'm snorting Coke slaw now.
I'm pretty proud of us. 9:45, and now we've gone off the rails.
And we only said crotchet a few times earlier.
That's true. And my dog hasn't torn up half the house,
Don't do it.
so I mean we're good.
Why did you
My kids are still at a birthday party. I don't know.
Oh.
You guys want to go to midnight? I mean, they might not get back till midnight. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I can tell, Doc. We can.
If you tell
What?
I know, but it's a reminder.
No, you can.
Remember I told you I couldn't remember what we said last week was supposed to go in a video?
Yes.
Crotchet.
It wasn't crotchet. I thought it was. But anyway, I just got a text from my wife sitting beside me that says, Coke Slaw is an incredible drug. I looked at her, I was like, why did you text me that? She goes, so you won't forget. But it's supposed to be a hell of a drug, but it wrote incredible drug.
So what are we gonna do? Is it a hell of a or incredible?
We can do a hell of a.
You ain't gonna do neither one because you won't remember. It's just gonna be me and won't nobody else know what the hell I'm talking about.
We'll change it.
That was kind of like when I was busting Bowgley's chops in that one video, not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
So I'm texting with Joe about what I should say to bust Bowgley's chops. And of course, Joe being the dick that he is, he goes, well, ain't nobody but me, you, and Chris gonna get it anyway, so it don't matter what you put. Rumspringa! I've done a video of Rumspringa in it way back in the day. Yeah, John, they call you Tater Salad.
They call me Tater Salad.
And your boy's name's Tater Tot.
Whatever happened to Ron White?
I don't know. I saw a video with he always does his funny stories on the radio. Oh, God, I lost his name, but he's old as shit now. Sorry, Pearl, that was me. I can't remember now.
You talking about like one of the guys from that whole group, like Larry?
No, not from that group, but another guy like that.
It's okay. Let's get her quiet.
But he's real. He might be dead now. He does like the funny. I don't remember now. It don't matter. It don't matter.
John said he got old.
He got old. We all got old, except Jeffrey Dahmer. He didn't get no older.
Dude, my students are like infatuated with the Jeffrey Dahmer thing because it came out like on Netflix.
Yeah,
like
Lindy and Jamie
on
watched
Netflix.
it. No. Yeah.
Like my kids, my students are like infatuated with Jeffrey Dahmer, and now that it's like Halloween, they're all like, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, there'll be a bunch of Jeffrey
I'm
Dahmer.
like, talk to your parents. I'm not handling this at all. We're handling that. We're gonna forget about it. Just talk to your parents.
We heard on the radio this morning going fishing that some place is getting grief because they now serve a Jeffrey Dahmer pizza. It's like all meat and something. And one guy said if they really wanted to get down to it, they would have a pork chop on top. Because that's what he always said the stink was in his house. Pork chops went bad.
Huh.
Yeah, eat your friend. That'll be it, Joe. The next TikTok. My buddy don't wiggle. My buddy don't wiggle. He grows mold.
Dude, I'm you know how stupid these kids are? Okay, there's a TikTok challenge going around called the Skull Crusher.
Oh shit. What's the Skull Crusher?
Okay, so like apparently you make a kid dance, right? And do a dance to like a certain song or whatever they have on TikTok. And as the kid's dancing, there's a certain point where they jump and then somebody sweeps the leg like in, Karate Kid, and the person dancing hits the ground.
A Dale Earnhardt dance?
No, it's called the Skull Crusher. So
Same thing.
I saw a story on one of the local news stations. I think it was up in Port St. Lucie, that there's a parent now suing the school district, and like all the parents and stuff because they made a kid do this thing, and these kids swept a leg out from under this kid, and he fell down and ended up fracturing his wrist and his arm. Luckily, he didn't get his head, but basically broke his arm, his wrist, everything. And now he's suing the school district and the school for allowing it to happen on school grounds.
We have a friend, I don't know if you ever heard of the business Alcatel. They got big making fiber optic when fiber optic first started coming out.
Right.
We have a good friend that worked there. Well, they have those emergency showers there. You know, if you get stuff on you, go in this closet thing and pull this handle, and it woof washes this crap off.
Yep.
Somewhere they end up taping some guy there to his chair. He ends up getting rolled into one of them showers. My buddy is the only one that, hell, I'll do it. Walks up there, pulls the handle, soaks old boy. He tries to jump up and run, taped to the chair, slips, cracks both cheeks and his nose. And same thing, started suing this company. They all got fired. I mean, it was a bad scene. But it's funny. That's what he says now. It's funny. For a little bit.
I'll tell you what, man. I look at our students that I have, you know, and I look at like just the way they behave and everything, and I really, really weep for our future.
How weep for us now? For the present.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. We had kids were turning in videos, right?
Where the popo shows up.
The kids were turning in videos in a certain class. I'm not going to say what class it was. And they put text on the screen. You know how we do text on the screen when we do our videos and everything like that. So they put the word high school, okay? And they spelled high school as one word, which it's not. Okay, high school is two words.
People do that a lot.
A lot. And we said, oh my gosh, like we stopped it and said, okay, this is wrong. You got to fix this. And they're like, a bunch of kids in the class said, why? And we're like, because high school is spelled with two words. It's high school. And they're like, a whole bunch of kids started arguing. And we asked, how many of you believe high school is spelled as one word? And over 50% of the class raised their hand.
It's real close together on their sign out front.
No, it's not. And that's what I told him. I said, it's on both sides of the building when you pull up. It's two words.
Oh, it is, Boxy.
Yeah. Yeah. We're from North Carolina. We know.
We know Florida's way better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doc, one of my videos, like 5 or 6 back, like the closing word, I misspelled it. I didn't see it till after I edited it. I thought, I go, right now it drives me insane. I won't even watch that in. I don't want to do it. I don't even remember what word it is now. I think it's continues. I think I wrote the search continues and I wrote continues.
Yeah, I know.
And I didn't see it till like way later, you know, doing something. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it really bothered me that like over 50% of the class, and I'm not gonna say what grade level, but these were upperclassmen, so you can figure that out on your own. They believed that high school was spelled as one word. Meanwhile,
Rob,
they pull up every day, and there's a huge sign out front, huge sign on both sides of the building. I don't care if their parents drop them off or they pull up on a bus. It's there.
Rob, they can't read my cursive anyway. Even if they knew cursive. Oh, I hated learning cursive.
Speaking of cursive, they don't know it. They don't know it.
I can remember. You remember sitting in elementary and they had the thing around the classroom that had like the A and then under it was in cursive? I hated 100%. That.
Like we've taught, like Kinsley's at that age now, you know, she's 5th grade.
Wow, Shane.
Kinsley how to Kinsley can write paragraphs in cursive. We've taught her cursive. They don't teach it in the school. They don't. Jen and I have taught her cursive. Because I have kids right now that are seniors in high school, and I do a certain project with them where they have to sign a check. And they can't sign it in cursive.
They can't sign their name even?
No.
So they don't have a signature?
No. Because it hasn't been taught because they took it out.
So I never thought of that. If they take out cursive, then there's no such thing as a signature.
Correct. 100% correct. Isn't that messed up?
I practiced my signature. I remember back a long time ago, I sat down until I got it how I wanted it.
Oh, hell yeah. I used to sit there but yeah, no. I mean,
He
Kinsley
used an
knows,
emoji.
Kinsley has like my 10-year-old daughter, okay? My 10-year-old daughter has better penmanship and actually better English than probably 80% of the kids at my school.
Look at Rob. His handwriting's so bad they made him sign 3 times at early voting today. Said his signature didn't match. Billy said his wife still teaches cursive.
Good.
But I mean,
Yeah.
how is that going to end up later? Like when we went, I just opened up, a new checking account for all my YouTube stuff. I had to leave a signature so they could check it against checks that I sign. I mean, where's that going to end up?
Exactly.
Oh,
and
Rob.
that's why I tell my students, I was like, you guys have to know how to sign in a signature to do anything like buy a house, credit card. I mean, like,
An X is legal as long as there is a notary or somebody to witness it.
Joe, my thumbprints are gone from Donkeyland Bass.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, face, like, I mean, come on.
Well,
we are just dumbing down this country like one social media thing at a time.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to eye scan everything or something. Yeah. I'm gonna stay out here in the country.
I do face on everything.
My phone won't recognize my face.
All right, Boxy. Take care.
I got glasses. Later, Boxy. Thanks for dropping in, bud.
Bye, Boxy.
Joe, I'm not gonna put it up on the banner, but yeah. God bless Joe. God bless Joe.
That reminds me, real quick before we go, I gotta share the text I got from Bogley. He sends me, dude, I just saw the commercial on TV for the first time. Bent carrot.
Oh,
look, he sent me all these pictures from the damn commercial. He was so beside himself that he got to see the bent carrot commercial.
I still haven't seen the commercial.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, look at Shane. Shane can't do what Joe said. It'd be a little short signature.
Oh shoot, I forgot to play the video that Anti sent. We'll have to do that next time. Oh wait, no, hold on, let me go back. Anti, repost the link. We'll do it before we get out of here. Anti, repost that link that you wanted me to play for everybody before we get out of here.
Who put their thumb in the pie? That wasn't little Jack Horner, was it? He sat in the corner. Somebody put their thumb in a pie. Hey Siri.
I thought it was little Jack Horner.
Who put their thumb in a pie?
It was
Oh,
little Jack Horner.
You don't know what you're going to get from that.
Yeah, little Jack Horner.
Yeah.
Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his curds and whey. No, that's somebody else.
All right, there it is. Hold on. Let me
little Jack Horner. So you can put it in my spot here.
Let me open that link in a new tab.
Yeah, that's probably from Amanda. That's some of those overseas.
Yeah, I was just saying, hey.
Oh.
All right, so I don't.
Stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. There we go.
Humble pie.
We might get kicked off of YouTube.
30 days in the hole when the humble pie.
We might get kicked off of YouTube, John. But like
your channel. Your channel.
I'm my channel. So yeah, I don't know. Anti sent this, so
we'll blame it on Anti. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. So hold up. All right. So this is what Anti put on here. So we're gonna unmute it and we're gonna play it.
So I have a new hologram I'm going to try out. This is Hendrix.
I just watched this from MB Heritage.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's a hologram they put on their son's door, I think. It's pretty badass, man. I mean, it's really cool.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Watch this. It's really cool. It's a hologram projector or something.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw Tupac singing with Snoop Dogg.
Never blow out the jack-o'-lantern.
That's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
That's crazy what they can do. I guess that's a projector.
Yeah, it's a projector. Isn't that crazy?
All right, Doc. I got to get up at 4 for this charter. We out of here, boss.
Yeah, it's 10:02, and I've had a day. So
You're welcome, Anti. Jackass. Jackass.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
tomorrow is a better day for you, Doc.
See you, Shane. I'll be
Yeah,
emailing you
I hope so,
probably day
too.
after tomorrow.
So
Hey, Carl. Good night, Carl.
Good night, Carl.
good night, Carl.
Joe.
Shane,
All right, later, everybody.
Joe, Anti, everybody that came in tonight. Really appreciate all of you guys.
And Anti, don't forget that Roland Martin video I showed you earlier. All right. Later, all. We're out of here.
All right, guys. Good night. Take
See
care.
ya.
Have a great weekend.